our tour starts here. Welcome to Rancho Santa Fe, California on a sunny Sunday afternoon at 1:30. The temperature is 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius. Now where we're approaching right now is Rancho Santa Fe. It's an unincorporated town, which basically means that it doesn't have any elected officials and avoids paying municipal taxes. Now the residents pay county tax, but by not paying municipal tax, they can lower their property tax. And in a community where the land is worth millions of dollars, this can be a significant advantage. Of course, there are some downsides too. In an emergency, such as a medical crisis or fire, there could be a delay in receiving aid. And that could be a problem. So with the risks also come benefits. So it's kind of like they decided as a community what they were willing to do risk-wise. Well, here we are. We're pulling up to the curbside along a row of quaint shops and restaurants. So now that we're here, just let me park and let's go ahead and take a look around. To start, in 1841, Juan Maria Osuna was given this land, which was originally named Rancho San Diego by the governor of Alta, California. But Juan had issues. He was a gambler and ended up losing some of the land to pay off bad debts. So by 1851, his son took over the land. But like his father, he had vices and a bad temper as well. Now, no surprise, both of them did not live very long. And the land ended up being in the possession and care of the mom and wife, Juliana. What was left was divided into parcels, but by 1906, the Osuna family had lost the land in its entirety. Then in 1906, the Santa Fe Railway purchased all of the lands that made up the intent was to use the land to grow lumber for railroad ties. Well, looks like we're approaching here is the statue of Lillian Jeanette Rice. And this is interesting because she is the first woman to earn her degree at Berkeley University with a degree in architecture. She designed many of the buildings found here in Rancho Santa Fe, and she's best known for adobe architecture that we'll see throughout this video that adorn the courtyards and all the local buildings that we're going to view during our tour. Now, Mille Fleurs is a French-American fine dining restaurant that was started in 1985, and it's rated as Rancho Santa Fe's top 10 restaurants. It has that adobe architecture and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful little area and the weather is pleasant and the vibes are nice. It has indoor and outdoor seating. And I will say that the menu, as we're looking at it here, is a little bit on the pricier side. But I think for French cuisine in a beautiful setting such as this is, plus it just is beautiful with the ocean breezes because the ocean's not too far away, you know, I'd come here just for a special occasion. You can see it has outdoor cafe seating, it has indoor seating, and it also has this cozy little bar. It's like a little pale blue seating bar. Nice meetup. Now, let's continue our tour, and I'm going to show you my shadow bunny. I'm not good at making shadow bunnies, but I just was really trying to do it. I'm just cracking myself up, actually. That's not bad, I don't think. So let's continue looking around at Rancho Santa Fe and its beautiful architecture. Wait, who did I see? Is that Jamie Lee Curtis? I'm serious. No. Jamie Lee Curtis lives in Los Angeles and in Idaho, not in Rancho Santa Fe that I know of. I don't think that was her. Honestly, I don't think that was her. but it really did look like her, like a lot. Okay, so let's continue on here. Our family really likes little postal shops, so I'm gonna kind of turn around and make a little loop down the side street, and they have a little sandwich shop here, which had more outdoor seating that I could see. And it also had this cute little postal parcels and post, and it was really, really cute. Everything is cute in this town. Like, there's nothing in this town that is not cute. And then it had, I'm passing the little postal shop, and then it had like this little boutique shop with flowers, and they had a little display and had jewelry in there and some other things. Well, one thing I have to mention is real estate here, because this is a community that's mainly homes, and they're estate homes, and they run in the millions. I did not see anything under $1 million. In fact, I don't think I saw anything under $2 million. There's Sotheby's over there. It is just amazing, the prices, but of course you're getting your money's worth, I guess, if this is where you would like to live, and who wouldn't, right? Actually, because these are dream homes and they're just beautiful. So as I was going down and looking at all the prices, I looked up in the little Dream real estate magazine that this house in Rancho Santa Fe, which was on, I think it was like 2.5 acres, was almost $6 million. And it had in front of the house like a pond or a pool. It was amazing. That was from that Dream magazine right here. Only $6 million. Not a problem. We'll pick up a couple of these. Not houses, magazines. That's what we'll pick up. We can't get the houses, but they are beautiful. They are so pretty. But at least I got the magazine. And then we kept walking, and we're here at some quaint shops. What I really love about this neighborhood is that the local shops feature local artisans, which I think is really nice. This shop, you could tell, had a lot of pieces that were from locals or from people who actually made these things themselves. Across the street, one shopkeeper across the way, they said that a local designer had hand sewn these little cute jackets that I was looking at. So although the prices were in between $200 to $600 range, they were just beautiful to look at, like artwork. And I thought that was so impressive. So as we're gonna keep walking a little bit on the streets, I'd like to get in my car and start driving around. So let's just go ahead and jump in the car. Okay. From my car, I am filming this cute little garage and tiny gas station, but look at the prices for the gas. Can you believe it? There's something called sports car gasoline. This is a Porsche right here, and they have special gas, $10.99 a gallon. That's it, $10.99 a gallon for sports. So before Rancho Santa Fe was a tiny little town with eucalyptus trees and ranches. Now it's a booming place that's worth visiting when you're in Southern California. Subscribe and like, and I hope to see all of you next time. Thank you.